How's it going, guys? My name is Plxton, and today we are continuing with the tour of the Lexington airport. So last episode we did part 2 and we looked around some of these shops and the atrium and stuff, and we're about most of the way through now. We've just got a few more shops to do, and then we can start heading outside and everything like that. So I'll just give you a little overview of where we are right now with the atrium and everything like that, with the nice view. Well, it's kind of nice. There's a few trees. That's alright. So if we continue with the look into it, what we've got now is that random store that is in every airport and no one knows why it's there or whether it makes any sales. And for this one, it's called AC Appliances, and it sells like dishwashers and washing machines and everything like that. Like games consoles, stuff like that. Well, maybe you might buy a games console in an airport, I don't know, but if you've been to an airport, which I'm sure most of you have, there's always this one store that you don't really know if it actually sells anything, but it must do because it's still there. So this is that pointless store that has to be here just because it's always here, and this would be like in this cabinet here. They'd probably have iPods or something. You might buy an iPod at an airport if you forgot yours and you just feeling like buying one, except I'm not sure how you get music on it. So this is for, you can have this in like your airport as some random inspiration or something, just that random store. There's always that one that sells like suitcases, and if you're already in the airport, why would you need a suitcase? I've never really understood those stores or how they actually make a profit. So we're going to this area now, and I'll go back to McDonald's in a second. We've got 2 cars here and this open area. I didn't really know what to put in this area. It took me a while to decide what to do, so I just put in 2 car showcase areas so that people can like come through here, swing by and round both of them, snaking around like that, and then if they want they can sit and look out onto the actual airport itself. So yeah, that's this basic area here, or they could sit here, which is actually a better view. If the tower's loaded in like moonshine there, it would look nice, but it's not really loaded in. But you can have a nice view of what would go by and everything like that. And as you can see, there's this straight up, straight down walkway. But like I said last episode, we don't have any elevators, and that stresses me out. I should have put them in, but there's nowhere to really put them, because if I had, where would they go? See, there's nowhere to really put them once you've actually put everything in. So we'll continue anyway. This is another McDonald's. We had one over there, I think. We had that last episode, but this is a corner one, and it's a little bit better. But we've got the same design here again, maybe if a little less tables actually, even though it's kind of bigger. But we're keeping up with this enclosed area. I've really forgot its name. I don't know why I forgot its name. It'll come to me in a second. And then we've got the stools as well. And then obviously the same type of thing again here, where you've got the ovens and whatever, and they're working in an enclosed area. Oh yeah, you can also use these. These are nice. I like these. I saw them, I think, in a Corrales video once, and I've been wanting to use the idea for inspiration on something for a long time. So the fence above the stone walls is actually really nice if you can use it in the right place. I was thinking of putting a sushi restaurant here originally, but I wasn't really sure how to do it or whether people would like it or whatnot. So I kept it simple with the McDonald's again. Plus McDonald's kind of everywhere, and they can't really have one restaurant when it's got about seating for 2 people in it, so we had to do another one. So if we come down here again, we'll start now to see some of the main Easter eggs on the world. I'll just point them out because it's a bit easier. So Capitol is the main city, which I'm going to do a series on when I start building it, so we can look forward to that. And it will be a construction series where it's a futuristic city, and that's where the main government area and stuff will be. And Lexington, which is what we're showing here, this entire city right now, all the showcases, that will stop eventually, obviously, because we'll run out of stuff. But Lexington itself is a district of the kind of Hunger Games kind of regime type thing that I have going on in my Minecraft. So this is a record store, so it's rather basic, as you can see, and yeah, in the future there probably won't be CDs and stuff, but we might have, I don't know, kind of SD chips or something with music instead, or something, if people, obviously not everyone's going to want to download music, are they? So in the future we might see something different, and that's what I was kind of going with here. But the idea of the records is kind of keeping it a bit retro and stuff. So the next one, we have another Capitol, and this is the Capitol Airways, and as you can see, every plane has the same tail. There's a 747 in the air, and I'll show you that in a video soon where we do the outside itself and stuff. And this is the design. It's kind of like Swiss Air, but a bit different. And that is the only air company that is actually allowed. Not only because it's a bit basic and it looks nice, I like it, but it's because of I want to keep the idea of a totalitarian regime in the actual city itself and stuff like that. So this will just be a really simple thing where you can come and buy brochures and stuff. That's why we have these racks here, and the desk where you can maybe buy some tickets for something when you go to the capital, which is where most of these flights are probably going, or to another district. So here we have Theo Indigo, once again another clothes store. If you've seen the last episode, I showed High Life and something Farrow Lane or something, I can't remember its name. But this is Theo Indigo. It's another high-end clothes store, and it also sells jewelry, stuff like that. And it's just kind of keeping the idea that you can kind of mix everything together, make things look nice. And as you can see, it's not too full, and I think if it was a bit more full, it wouldn't look good in a way. But I've kept the blue running through it, and I've got the TI representing Theo Indigo. On the outside, obviously, we have more TIs and stuff like that, just to keep it simple. So we'll go to the next one, and here we have Smoothies to Go. It's a nice basic idea, so a really small store, and this will be just you'd come here and you get your shake and then leave. So if you've got a small area or something, that's a little bit of inspiration for that. And oh, we have bathrooms now. I haven't used bathrooms anywhere else in my world so far, so this is new to me because I don't really see the point of doing them. So we come in, it's a bit cramped. We have our mirror and plant pots and stuff, and then we have our urinals. Yeah, they're a bit high, but you know, free obviously because you got one guy here, and that one doesn't get touched. I don't think, if this was even open for about 10 years, the middle one would be touched just because of guide code and stuff like that. So we have cramped toilets. I thought I got stuck in it then, because I don't think there's a button inside it. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, for maybe a mainstream airport and everything, it's a bit small, but it doesn't really matter. And the women, it's kind of the same principle, where we've got a cramped wash basin area with some toilets, and I think these ones are smaller. Yeah, these ones are bigger on the inside than these ones, but it's the same idea. You've got high ceilings as well, so these are just going to collect dust. And it's raining outside. Thank God we're inside, because it always rains on this world, all the time, and it's really bad. And you'll probably see that well, I'm surprised we haven't actually had a showcase yet where it's rained. So this is a first, and we might see a little bit of lag now. But this is what's this called? Franco's, and it's kind of like a spin-off of Bella Italia. I think that's what it's called. If you've ever been to Bella Italia, it's just a Italian restaurant. So it's kind of a spin-off of that, and obviously we have the richer area, the nicer area for like dates and stuff, and here we just have basic dining. I also fit a kitchen in here, so if you want a cramped kitchen idea thing for your restaurant, here you go. Obviously I couldn't put any like heat signatures there with like photo frames and everything like that, because there aren't any left in this area, just because of if you've watched the first episode, over there we have about 100 pictures and they're all cramped together. So now we're coming into the last bit of this area. In the next episode, because I'm not going to fit everything in here, in the next episode we're going to have to look at going through the last bit of the airport where we go onto the gates and everything like that, and then finally go through the exit. And if you haven't guessed it already, this is a catwalk. I really needed something to fill in this area, so why nothing better than a catwalk? Something random in the airport. I mean, this area is huge, as you can see, and I kind of ran out of shops ideas. So if there might be fireworks in there, no, but there would be fireworks in there, and you press the lever and stuff, and they go off, and these are all like kind of lights and everything. So I thought this was actually a really good idea to do, and hopefully you can get some inspiration off of this little bit here. I might do some videos in the future on my Wednesday episodes where I do tutorials. I might do some kind of like episodes where we just do random things like this, like the catwalk and everything like that. And here we have like where they just come and get ready, and then obviously here they just stroll out onto the catwalk, get to the end, stop, and twist around, and then head back or whatever. So that's that bit, and now head into this area. Oh yeah, it's all controlled and everything, obviously. Here we've got basically the same thing as below, where we have a long walk where you can just sit and stuff, and obviously you can see just over to the front there, and this is like security glass, obviously, in case someone down there in the lobby of the airport tries to attack or something, a terrorist attack or something goes off. So this is like, you can see both ways here, and that's one of my favourite parts of the airport. That's a firehouse there. I really hate that building, I won't lie. I'm surprised it still exists, but that's a private runway there, and we'll show that when we go outside soon. But this is a kind of basic walkway with some nice little patterns of the wood and everything, and I'm guessing a few of you don't know how to do this. It's actually really simple. I'll probably show you on a later episode or something like that. Maybe when I go into a building series or something, I'll put them in, and I'll show you how to do this type of thing if you don't already know how to do it. It's actually really nice, but it's really simple at the same time, obviously, if you know what you're doing. So basically this finishes our part here. I'm kind of looking out onto the lobby a bit much here. I don't know why. So I'll finish on the catwalk, and we'll head into part 4 next, where we'll go through the exit of the airport, and that will basically be the tour of the airport finish next episode probably. And then we can head outside to look at the control tower and Terminal 2 and stuff like that. But for the most part, for the actual getting onto the planes bit, Terminal 1 is done right now. So if you've liked this, please rate it, add it to your favourites, maybe subscribe, and I will see you guys in part 4. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.